we gotta grow the fuck up as parents. Like it's not about us. We gotta put our personal feelings to the side, our personal animosities, and completely sweep them under the rug for the bigger picture. And I would appreciate if ladies in total didn't use their kids as pawns, and if men in total didn't use it as a leveraging tool to hurt your baby mom. These are real human beings that really need both for us as fucking parents, and I say us as a whole culture, to come together and do what's best for them. We ain't got, like, motherfucker will go to work with somebody they don't like. They would hang around a motherfucker that they don't like. They would even be friends with a motherfucker that talk behind their back. But when it comes to the person that they birthed, they can't find a way to come together on one page and just make it make sense for the sake of the kid. They ain't say love each other, but it's just like, yo, you ain't gotta have the same birthday parties. You could do your own thing, but just have an agreement where it's like, stick to your side, I stick to mine. And
That boy is good.
Good and terrible.
What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscribe to that. Trying. You see the thumbnail. More importantly, you saw the clip. He been putting, and he's got a lot of good things on the internet. So I'm not gonna, disrespect that at all. But I'm just gonna say why co-parenting doesn't work. With particular type of people. There are particular type of people who co-parents not gonna work with because, um, for some people, having a kid is the only power that they may have in their whole lifetime. So, you know, it's gonna corrupt them. Like, I get to do whatever I want. You know what I mean? So they're gonna be out of pocket because that's who they are. Now, a lot of this stuff is a complete waste. Like, you don't understand how many people don't really like their kids. It ain't, the not being able to co-parent has nothing to do about um the kid at all, because they don't care about the kid at all. The kid is just a tool to play a game with. So, like, I've seen the people who, and I gotta just be honest. I know we try to make it like a one for one scenario where a mother's doing this and a father's doing that, but that's not how it really works out in the real world. Women, mothers dominate in these games. Are they guys who do this stuff that you can't co-parent with them? Absolutely. Absolutely. But I'm gonna be honest, it's probably 80-20. It's probably 80-20 on this. But let's get with the issues of what is the problem. A lot of people came from a situation where the two parents couldn't co-parent together. So you got the people who know, you know, if it's one person who's got an issue or if it's both people. And then you got the issues where you got the kids who grew up in these situations and they participated in it. Sometimes, the mom used the kid as a pawn and the kid used, the mom or the dad as a pawn. Sometimes people feel like, guys walked away or quote unquote abandoned the situation because there's a lot of guys who like, look, I'm not finna let you as a mother use me. I'm not finna let you as a child use me. We're not playing. I'm done with it. And what you wind up having in these situations where, people can't put the kid first. And you find out as you become adults because the parents can't put the kid first as an adult. And the reason I'm saying that is because there's so many parents out here who don't want their kids to be successful in life. That's an issue. If the kid is a good kid and they're going in the right direction, you might have one of the parents try to tug them into a bad direction to ruin them. If the kid's smart, you got parents trying to dumb the kid down and to quote unquote spite the other parent, but you're really just hurting the kid. You get what I'm saying? You got parents out here who, if the kid is doing something positive, they like to cut the kid off at the knees. You know, oh, kids, going towards an academic scholarship. Oh well, now I'm gonna just throw all these responsibilities on this kid to make sure they just can't focus on their books. The kids in athletics. Oh, I'm gonna just, you know what? I can't get your shoes. I can't get you this. I can't feed you on a regular basis. I just can't. I can't. I can't. And at the same time, you see the parent going out to eat and shopping. It doesn't add up, and it's to quote unquote hurt the other person. A lot of times, um, the issue with co-parenting is saying that I'm beefing with the other parent is actually the excuse people use to hurt the kid on purpose. Because think about it. There are two parents that might not get along. One might do this, one might do that. And as far as raising the kid. And this might work. What this parent is doing might work, right? Parent A is doing something, let's just say a simple, like you got one parent who gives the kid a bedtime and one parent that lets the kid be up all night long. Common sense to tell you the parent that has the kid up all night long don't care about their kid. So what you wind up doing is, you get a kid a bedtime. Kid goes to bed at a regular time. They have a schedule, and then the other parent gets the kid, and the kid's on a schedule. And what they do, let me ruin this schedule. Schedule is good for the kid. It's good for them resting. It's good for them growing. It's good. It's good for their diet. You get what I'm saying? But no. I don't want to do it that way. But then at some point it goes, oh well, if they up all night and I'm up all night, oh, what if I want to do adult stuff? So I've known parents who, you know, may kept the kid up all night and acted like it was okay, and then real life started happening, and then they wanted to live their adult life, and they put the kid back on the same schedule, just to take credit for. You remember how I got you this and that, and it's like, oh, okay, because there are some parents who want to be looked at as the better parent, so they'll sabotage one parent, you know, when they're doing something good, and then just, be a quote unquote parenting culture vulture. Oh, this parent makes me study. I would never do that. And then the kid needs to study, and it's like, we need to study. I thought I used to study. No, they never study with you for real. And some of these kids, roll on with that stuff, but it's an ego trip. And then you have some of these parents that is difficult to co-parent with, because basically what they're about is this. They want, if they can't get at you, they want the kid to give you a terrible time for them. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, when you go over your daddy house, you can be as wild as you want. When you go over your mama house, you can be as wild as you want. I don't care if you break stuff. I don't care if this. So now, you tell a kid to go over here and be on demon time, and then the kid goes over there and they're on demon time, and they get disciplined, and now they're a victim. Oh, I can't believe it. They hurt me. They beat me. They gave me a whipping. Da 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 da. And then you go, oh, I'm here to save you. But then that kid takes that same ideology out in the world. And now you can't cut it off because you're the one that cut it on. So it's hard to co-parent with people like that, because they'll, quote unquote, um, throw their own kid under the bus just to get at you, the other parent. And that winds up sabotaging the kid's life, but they don't care. And then um some of y'all it's hard to co-parent because y'all make the kid a spy. So now the kid's over there being a spy, and your hopes, because so if this person is doing better than you in life, now you the kid's 007, James Bond Jr., right? So now the kid's over there trying to figure out what's going on in your life, what's going on in your relationships, and they giving all this information to the other person and all this other, where they're working, where they're going, and in hopes that somebody feels like they could sabotage the other person. But what you're basically doing is just ruining a relationship from one kid to from the kid and the parent. So it's hard to co-parent because now it's like you can't trust the kid, you can't trust the other parent. And then when something really goes bad, you like, is it the boy that cried wolf? Because sometimes people start so much stuff in all these co-parenting situations that when something really happens, you think it's a game, you think it's a lie, you think, oh, they just playing. They at it again with that BS. Because some of y'all create too many scenarios, and then y'all put the kids at risk. Because you want somebody to jump when you say jump, or to go left when you say go left. And in that situation, once again, the kid don't get nothing out of it. They're a tool to be used. And I ended by saying this: you can't co-parent with a person who doesn't care that they're using their kid for a negative purpose, because they know they're doing negative. They know they're doing their kid a disservice, but they don't care. You can't co-parent with that. It's messed up because they'll never put that kid first. And you gotta think about it. They've been kids who wind up becoming adults and having to realize, oh wow, I was just a tool to poke the bear. And some of y'all don't, and some people realize, oh, this is why this person, my parent didn't abandon me. They just stopped this dumb fight and became the villain because they wasn't gonna do this stupid stuff. So you be like, oh, they cared about me enough they'd rather be the villain in the story, because some people think they win. Like, oh, if I do enough to make a person say I'm done playing these games, I'm a winner. And the crazy part about it is, some of y'all raise y'all kid to be on demon time, and then y'all stuck with the kid you raised. And you can't blame nobody but yourself. And then that's when you want a co-parenting situation. We need to fix this. Like, I didn't teach all of that. That's what we can't fix nothing. You gotta fix that. And there are some parents out here who they play the co-parenting we gotta fix it game, because they don't want to tell a kid that I did this to you. So they try to drag you back in to that back and forth and that push and pull, so they can take the heat off of themselves from creating a little demon. But you tell me what you think. Like, share, subscribe, and die trying. Catch you on the next one. Peace. You ever been at the top of the universe? I'm gonna take it.